name's Michael Teigen. I am the host of Transplant Trivia. I'm also a living kidney donor. I donated one of my kidneys to a gentleman named Stephen Gillis a couple of years ago. He was in need. He's a kids hockey coach. I wanted to do something, so I got myself tested. And I got to tell you, the procedure was super easy and fast. I got 3 scars on my belly. 4 scars, actually. One is about the size of a dime. It's a circle, but that's from taking a hot pan out of the oven. I put it on top of the stove there. I did something over there, reached for something over here, and I burnt myself. Now, the other scar is for the gas, which gives them room to work inside you. 1 scar is for the light, and 1 scar is for the cutting. My recovery was so swift. His recovery was so swift, and I got to tell you, I really did not change my lifestyle very much, and I feel exactly the same, except I have that with me all the time, that I helped change somebody's life. So if there's anybody out there who's thinking, that's an intriguing story, if there's anybody out there who's thinking that could be me, I've got one piece of advice for you. Put on a shirt when you're cooking and make sure those hot pan handles are pushed away from you towards the back of the stove. Okay, who's ready to start playing Transplant Trivia? Let's meet our contestants right now for the show that tests your knowledge of the transplant world. Please, let's meet Andrea Norgate. Those of you in the studio audience can now do this now. Andrea Norgate, where are you?
I'm right here.
Oh, great. Well, let's have a look at you.
Okay.
There we go.
Hi, Michael. I too am a kidney donor. I am a non-directed kidney donor, an anonymous donor. I find that easier to say. I also had a very great experience. I was in hospital for 3 days, and then I came home and turned into a cat. Slept for 17 hours a day, lost 10 pounds, and then went back to work in about a month.
Wow, great to meet you, Andrea. We're going to have some fun here today, aren't we?
Absolutely.
Okay, say again?
I'm going to win.
Oh, okay. You've got some confidence there. All right. Heather Badenoch, are you there, Heather?
Hello.
Hi, Heather. How are you?
I'm good, Michael. How are you?
I'm good. Are you excited to play Transplant Trivia?
Super excited to say that I am really excited to play. Yeah. And I'm told that the secret answer to everything is just testicle transplant. So I'm ready.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's the generic. Like when I play other trivia games, my generic answer is always Burt Reynolds, because there's a chance that you'll be right.
Always a chance.
All right. Well, let's meet someone else here. It is Len. Are you there, Len?
I am here.
And your last name is
Hodder.
Hodder.
Hodder, yeah.
Haddock is a kind of fish. So
no, that's different. That's definitely very different.
Yeah. Are you excited to play? You're either going to play.
I am totally excited to play. I'm gonna win. You know, it's a given. Yeah, of course.
I gotta say, Len, it looks like you're landing planes right now. So this also instills a great deal of confidence.
There you go.
Good. All right.
I'm a non-directed living liver and kidney donor, and I donated liver in 2019 and a kidney last year, and recovery was great in both cases. One was to a child at Sick Kids Hospital, and the kidney was a kidney pair donation to a chain, and I don't know anything about either of the two of them, and that's totally okay. But it was absolutely amazing experience.
Yeah, it's cool, huh? Len, that's great. You're double dipping and getting all the karma there. A double donut. Wow. Okay, well, it's going to be fun, Len. We got someone else here. It's Fadia Jerome-Smith. Where are you, Fadia?
I'm here.
Are you excited to play Transplant Trivia?
I am super excited, and everyone talks about how they're going to win, but we all know.
Oh, yeah?
That will be.
All right. Yeah. Everyone seems to have a lot of confidence here. Okay, well, let's get everyone back on the board. The lovely Samina is running things. She is behind the curtain like the Oz Great and Terrible, pushing all the buttons. So she's taking care of us all here today. Now we're going to all come into the room to play some trivia. Now, I'm sure you know how that trivia game show that we've seen on TV works. You buzz in, you answer a question. If you get it right, you get some points. If you get it wrong, you don't get some points. You might be going up and down. Now, I also will be awarding some points randomly. It could be for style. It could be for pronunciation. It's something like that. So I think we should just get started now. First of all, we have to test our buzzers. Okay. So now when you think you have the right answer, you buzz in. So let's start with Heather. How are you going to buzz in, Heather? Can you do that again, Heather?
Hi, I'm going to buzz in like this.
Oh, great. It looks like you're waggling a pet leash.
Yes.
Oh, you are? Okay.
I actually am.
All right, I'll get to see that. Okay, and let's see, Len, how are you buzzing in?
I'm coming in with a bell.
Oh, a bell, another bell. Okay, as long as I put it close to the screen, I'll be able to see you. All right, and Andrea, buzz in for me. Let's test that buzzer. Okay, it's the silent one. All right, good. Let's have a listen to that again. Very effective. Very effective. Okay, Fadia, let's hear how you're going to buzz in.
I will either or.
Oh, okay. And is that your vacuum behind you?
And my vacuum, but it takes too long. Oh, everything's falling apart. Hold on a second.
That's all right.
Hold on.
Oh, okay. Well, you've got 3 options for buzzing. That means you've got 3 times the chances of winning this, Fadia.
That's how it works.
Now, there was an imaginary coin toss in our imaginary backstage area, and you, Fadia, of course, you know this. You won that coin toss. So you get to go first. So let's have a look at the board here, Samina. This is our trivia board. So, Fadia, you can pick. And now I'm going to actually tell you what the categories are so everyone can know what's going on here. We got Hollywood. We got science. We got organs, organs, organs. Now, it's very important that each contestant says organs, organs, organs. Don't do a shortcut and just say organs, okay? You have to say it 3 times. History, the numbers, and of course, potpourri. So, Fadia, you can pick any square you'd like.
All right, Michael. May I have organs, organs, organs for 100, please?
Yes, you may. All right, a person who gives up an organ to a person not well known to them. I heard 3 bells and one of these. So, Andrea, I definitely heard this through the internet here. So, what is the answer?
Thank you very much. Who is an anonymous donor?
All right, who is, and that is correct. The true answer comes up there if you're right. If you're not right, there will be no answer coming up there. So that means, Andrea, you get those 100 points, and you also get control of the board. So you get to choose another square.
I'll take organs, organs, organs for 200.
Organs, organs, organs for 200. This organ is remarkable in that it can regenerate itself after transplant, making it a perfect organ. Of course, everyone's wagging their things while I'm finishing the sentence. It's okay. I'm just going to go with Fadia because I heard you the most. So what is the answer there, Fadia?
Who is a liver?
Oh, you're on the right track. Who or what? On the right track. What is the liver? Correct, Fadia. So what'd you get there? Another, you got 100, you got 200 points there. Interesting.
Yes.
All right. Now, if you got it wrong, you'd be 200 in the hole. So it's very risky. Okay. So you have control of the next question.
All right, Michael.
Yes.
I'm going to go for 300 points for the numbers.
Oh, you're jumping right up to 300. The numbers. Here we go. The percent of registered organ donors in Ontario. Oh, okay, Andrea. Andrea, what is it now?
It might be a guess.
Okay.
Absolutely is a guess, but what is 62.7%?
What is 62.7%? I'm afraid that's incorrect. The true answer did not come up. Now, anyone else can buzz in if they think they have the answer. Let's have a look. No one is buzzing in. Oh, Len is wiggling his bell. That bell, you got to turn that thing down, man. That's really loud.
Okay, all right. I'm going to try for, I think, 37%. I don't know. Is it like in the 30s or something?
It's 36.
Oh, all right.
Len. We're going to give it to you, and you're going to get an extra 2 points for taking the wild guess there and coming so close.
Points for optimism.
How many would you like, Andrea?
I would like another 100 points for just being optimistic.
All right.
Maybe at the end of this game, it will be 67%.
Maybe. But anyway, we'll give you another 100 points, Andrea, for optimism. But since Andrea asked for points, now no one else can ask for points. So it's a shame that the three other contestants didn't ask that first. All right. Well, I'd like to take this time actually to talk to Fadia a little bit, because I'm very interested in your story, what you do, Fadia. And so we can bring Fadia up in the main screen here. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. So tell me a little bit about your story.
Yes, I found out that something was up with my kidneys when I was a student in Ottawa. I teachers college, and I just happened to have some pain in my back, and I thought, okay, maybe I need to stop wrestling, all the students on the floor. Um, but I really thought it was just pain, right? That I just hurt myself. And then that's when I realized that after visiting the doctor, that my kidneys were really small and I had hypertension, and it was just a weird time. And I want to say, after having that first initial diagnosis, maybe 3-4 years went by. And then that's when things started going downhill for me, and kidneys failed. Did a biopsy, found out that I had focal glomerulosclerosis, both of my kidneys, and that I needed to start prepping for transplant. So my sister and I, we did the pet exchange program, where a stranger gave to me, and she was able to give to strangers, because her and I weren't like a perfect match.
Right.
So super, super grateful and thankful. One of my greatest achievements in life is to produce my own urine and to eat and to be able to eat bananas, right?
Nice.
So yeah.
Wow, that's something that some people don't really consider a lot. Is if there's someone in need, you don't have to donate directly. You could make a chain. There could be other people that are connected, and so your sister stepped up, helped someone else, and that someone else helped you, and here you are.
That's
great.
it.
Well, that's great, buddy. Thank you for that. Now back to the game. Are you still confident?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Well,
let's see. Hold on. Black Panther. I'm just waiting for Black. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm ready. We're ready.
There you go. You're ready. All right. Let's bring the board back and the players back. And again, Len, with this confidence in this landing planes, you have now control of the board.
It's my board. I'm going to go for the numbers for 400.
Okay, the numbers for 400. The number of Ontarians currently waiting for an organ transplant. Oh, okay, Andrea's honking. Yes, go ahead, Andrea.
What is 1670?
What is 1670? It is true. Wow, 1,500 plus. That is a lot of people, Andrea. And that was a great guess. Why do you know that?
Well, I am responsible for listing some of those people. Specifically, probably about 200 of them.
Oh, wow. So you're in the business of helping people as well.
I am.
Okay, well, help us out here with the choice of the next square on the board, Andrea.
I'll take history for 500, please.
Okay, the first time we had history, right up to 500. The first long-term successful living liver transplant was performed in this year. Oh. You just gotta pick
Heather, Heather knows the answer.
What's that, Fadia?
I was saying Heather knows the answer before she knew that.
Let's do that buzzer again, Heather. Again, that's another one that it's just crazy loud. Okay, Heather, what do you think the answer is?
What is 1986?
Oh, not quite. Oh, it's 89. I would have accepted when is 1989. It was in Brisbane, Australia. I've been to Brisbane. Anyone else? Anyone been to Australia? How about anyone been out of the country? Okay, 4 points to each of you for going out of the country. Well done. Okay. All right, Heather, you have control of the board.
Let's do history, please, for 400.
Let's do that. History for 400. Okay. The first long-term successful transplant of this organ was performed by Joseph Murray between a pair of twins in 1954. Yes, Len.
Kidney.
The kidney transplant was the first transplant. It is the kidney, and that's what I did. Fun. Okay, Len, how much did you get there? 400?
Not enough.
No. Oh, all right.
No.
That's 8 points off for being smug, Len.
Only
8
8. Okay, I guess I shouldn't complain. That's only 8. Okay.
8
All right.
points off for being smug, and you have control of the board.
Okay, let's do potpourri for 300.
Potpourri for 300. This type of transplant does not involve an organ. Oh, a new buzzer, Heather. How exciting to have a new buzzer in the game. Wow, you're really cranking up the excitement here, Heather. What transplant does not involve an organ?
A fecal transplant. What is a fecal transplant?
Interesting. Although it could be true. I'm not sure if it was what we were going for. Yes, Andrea. Oh, that's great. Is that it looks like a cat dish.
It's a dog bowl.
Dog bowl. Okay, Andrea. What's the answer?
What is a tissue transplant?
Tissue transplant. And I believe that is true. Now, Heather, I know you know a lot about this, not particular kind of transplant, but this is also true. A fecal transplant is also true. Yes, it's not tissue.
I believe so. I would take a consolation of say 2,000 points.
2,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you take it for? Would you take it for 600 points?
Yes.
Can we share the points? Can we share the
600
points, please?
points to Heather.
I'm happy to share with my friend Fadia.
Oh, okay, Fadia, 300 each. Fadia gets 300. Heather gets.
I'm not your friend, Heather. I'm not your friend.
Len, you're too smug. Okay, Andrea, you got that right. You have control of the board.
I'll take science for 300, please.
Good choice. Science for 300. A common sign of liver disease. Yes, Andrea, you know this one, don't you?
I might. A common sign of liver disease is jaundice.
Jaundice. Okay. What is jaundice? Yellow skin or yellow eyes? You're correct. Now, you get an extra 8 points if you can spell jaundice correctly.
Jaundice.
Yes, I'm going to have to take those points away because we have it written on the screen, so it's easy for you. Andrea, I'd like to know a little bit more about you, actually. There's Andrea. How are you? Welcome to the private room.
Thank you. The green room.
Yes. Would you like me to put on a record or perhaps pour you a non-alcoholic beverage?
I'm good, actually.
Well, tell me how you're connected to the transplant world.
Well, I started working on the transplant floor at Toronto General Hospital in the very early 90s. And I moved as a staff nurse and then into each organ group. And I've been with the kidney pancreas transplant group and intestine transplant group for the past probably 20 years, I think. And I ended up becoming a living donor, kidney donor, not an anonymous donor. And I donated into a chain. I went to Ottawa. I donated my kidney. And the reason I did it is in honor of my patients, because I know any one of them would donate a kidney in a heartbeat. Yeah. I know all of them would donate a kidney in a heartbeat if they had the opportunity, but they don't. So I did it in honor of them. And I also did it in honor of my son, who has type 1 diabetes, and which is one of the main causes of kidney failure in the world. And so I did it in honor of him.
And you did it anonymously, and it's somewhere making pee in.
Well, I tried to do it anonymously, but here I am on the Transplant Trivia for all the millions of viewers to find out.
Yeah.
Yes. I made liquid gold. I put liquid gold into Ottawa, into the Ottawa sewer system. And it was part of the paired exchange program, which is an actual, like a fairly new thing in my world, having been in transplant for 30 years. It's a new thing, and it's a fantastic opportunity for people to help other people. And it's, you should allow people to do the right thing.
Yeah. Can you tell me briefly an intestine transplant? How does that work? Is it partial? It's not regenerative like the liver.
No, it's not. It's a small bowel transplant, and it's something that we can actually do a living donation, small transplant from a parent to child. It's sort of a last resort, and you never
Right.
really are truly grateful for an organ until it breaks down.
Right, right. Wow, I did not. That's fantastic stuff. I want to thank you for your donation, Andrea, and we're going to go back to the exciting game. Yeah.
Ready.
All right, we're ready. Okay. Now, because we just heard, because Heather called Andrea on her phone to let her know that that she was being asked to come into my private room here. Heather, you have control of the board.
All righty. Let's do Hollywood for 200, please.
Nice, Hollywood. First time we're seeing this. The queen of rock and roll wondered what's love got to do with it when her husband donated a kidney to her in 2014. Yes, Heather.
Who is Tina Turner?
Who is Tina Turner? Correct. There she is. What's love got to do with it? I'll give 6 points to anyone who can name another Tina Turner song. Yes, Andrea.
Rolling.
Simply the best.
Simply the best? Correct. Fadia, Rolling on the River? Correct. Len, come on, buddy.
Simply the best.
One Tina Turner song, Len.
Yeah. No, sorry.
Okay, you're on probation. Len is on probation, everybody.
Okay. Oh man, I gotta get my points.
Len, since you're on probation, you have control of the board.
I get control of the board.
That's right.
Okay. Okay.
This person is in probation.
Science for 500.
Science. Here we go. 500 right to there. An EGFR is the acronym for this. Yes, Len.
Estimated glomerular filtration rate.
Rate.
Oh, there you go. Good work, Len. Now, I will give you an extra 2.5 points to say that third word again.
Glomerular?
Incorrect. That's the second
That's the second word. Okay, filtration. Okay.
4
Filtration
points
I can
off,
have.
Len.
Ah,
We're not paying attention. Okay, that means Heather has control of the board.
May we please have Hollywood for 400, please?
Yes, Hollywood for 400. This evil stunt person, best known for his long-distance, high-altitude motorcycle jumping, received a liver transplant as a result of hepatitis B. Yes, Andrea.
Who is Evil Knievel?
Who is Evil Knievel? There he is with a bicycle.
Boom.
They get him to jump too far. Oh, great. Well, you are correct. So you get those points, and now you have control of the board, Andrea.
Who is, or no, I'll take organs for 500.
Organs, 500. These 6 organs can be donated by a deceased donor. Double the points if you can get all 8. Oh, the bzz, that's the one I heard, Heather. I heard the bzz. Let's go.
6 organs that we donated by a deceased donor. So lungs, kidney, liver, pancreas, intestines, heart. Oh, and small bowel.
Oh, there you go. Well, you got a lot of them. What's funny there, I'd like to point out for everyone, is these 6 organs can be donated, and then you get double the points if you get all 8. Did you get all 8?
Liver, kidney, heart, lungs. I didn't.
Yes,
say
she did.
Right.
Yes.
She did.
I think you got it.
My friend did.
Fadia for being kind and honest. An
here,
extra
Fadia.
7 points for you. Yeah, high five. Look at that.
Shame.
All right. Now, Andrea and Len, let's see you guys high five.
Oh, sorry, I'm a little dyslexic.
Give me some love.
Give some skin.
Yeah, there we go. All right. Okay, Heather, you got that right. So you have control of the board.
Can we please do science for 400?
Science for 400. This typically determines your position on the deceased liver transplant wait list. You know, I got to see the things here. Okay, all right. Hey, Fadia, wave at me. Yes, Fadia, you buzzed in. Okay. Do you know the answer to this question?
What is, hold on a second, what's the question? This typically determines your position on the deceased liver transplant wait list. What is?
Oh, I heard that. She muted for a second, but I'm sure I heard her say MELD score.
MELD score. MELD score. Yeah.
You're totally correct, Fadia. Wow.
Hey, Google, what's MELD score?
You get all those. You get all those points for getting mouth score, and Heather, you get an extra 3 points for helping Fadia out. And this gives the opportunity for Andrea or Len to answer me what a Hollywood character, fictional character, does the mind meld?
Oh,
It's
Yes, Andrea.
Spock.
Yes, it is. It's Mr.
Of course it's
Spock.
Spock.
Right.
Len knew that.
Yeah.
She
Len
didn't
should
ring
get
in
equal
first, did she?
points.
Well, remember, Len's in probation.
Oh, that's right.
All right. Well, let's have a
Hey,
chat
Len.
with you, Len. Hey, Len, you want to join me in my private room?
sure.
Come on over. All right. Can I get you anything?
Oh yeah. No, I'm good. I got my tea here.
All right. Hey, all right. Well, tell me a little bit how you're connected to the transplant world. You're a double living donor, yes?
Yeah. So for me, it started out. I watched a movie. My wife and I were watching a movie, and in this movie, the lady, the star of the movie, gets sick, and needs a liver transplant. And I thought, having watched that, you realize, gee, I had no idea you could even do that at the time. And so while I'm watching the movie, I've got my iPad in my hand, and I'm Googling living liver transplant, and ended up on the Toronto General Hospital website, and you can fill out an application and send it in. It's like, whoa, really?
That easy.
So yeah, so you fill out this 11-page questionnaire. It's kind of not so easy, but anyway, and send it in, and I don't know, a week or two later, you get an email back saying, yeah, maybe. And so you go through the process. You go back in, and they start doing the testing, and 6 months later, I had a thumbs up, and off we go. So donated a piece of my liver as an anonymous donation.
Yeah.
And after that, I started volunteering at Toronto General, and just as a navigator, hanging out at one of the entrances. And it so happens that entrance is, I'd get there in the morning, and this room would fill up with people. And it turns out they're dialysis patients. They're there to get dialysis treatment every day. And, you get into a bit of a conversation with them once in a while, and you figure out, like, it's pretty awful, like, the impact on their life. And so I thought, well, maybe I can do it one more time. So I signed up and donated a kidney to somebody as part of a kidney pair donation chain.
Wow.
And so there's somebody in Hamilton that's being my pee.
Wow.
So yeah, it's pretty cool.
So they
It
were
worked
both
out.
anonymous. The liver was anonymous and the kidney was anonymous. Wow, good job, Len. Now, something really cool about the liver is that it's just a chunk of your liver, but it regenerates, does it not?
Yeah. So I gave away 20%.
Yeah.
And I don't know, they did MRIs and stuff later on, and I think it was a couple of weeks later, 3, 4, or 5, I don't know exactly. It would have regenerated because I only gave away 20%. So it's only, it's not a huge big chunk. So,
wow,
yeah,
that's
pretty cool, huh?
That is really cool, Len. 2-time winner. You get all the you get more karma for you, buddy.
There you go.
Hope that karma treats you well because we're going back to the game.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, Len, you have control of the board. Pick a square, buddy.
Pick a square. Potpourri for 400.
Potpourri for 400. Here we go. This country had the highest deceased donor rate in 2020. Yes, the cat buzzer. That's Heather.
What is Spain?
What is Spain? The highest country is not Spain. Does anyone else have a guess?
What?
Yes, Fadia. Yes, good buzzer. Good buzzing, Fadia.
Yeah. What is Denmark?
What is Denmark? Also incorrect. Anyone else want to take a chance? There's only 2 of you left. Yes, Len.
I think I was looking at this earlier today. United States?
What is the United States? You're right. The United States of America. Wow, look at all that. Followed by Spain. Oh, someone was very close. Yeah.
Heather deserves some bonus points there.
Okay, Len, that's very kind of you. How many bonus points would you like to give to Heather?
Oh, I'll give it 1,000.
Whoa, 1,000.
Yeah.
Tides. That's
Share.
very exciting. 1,000 points. Okay, well, since you got most points given away in one go, Heather, that means you've got control of the board.
All right. Thank you for that, Len. Thank you very much. And can we please do organs for 400, please?
Organs. Love saying it. This organ is as big as a cell phone and weighs 4 to 6 ounces. Yes, Andrea with the dog bowl.
What is the kidney?
What is the kidney? I do believe that is correct. You get to take all those points with you. and spend them at the store of your choice. That also means you get, what store would you go to first?
What store?
Yeah,
Oh,
to spend your points.
Sobeys.
Okay, all right, good.
I would definitely buy food.
Okay, all right. Well,
Definitely.
you have control of the board, Andrea.
I would take history for 300.
History for 300, yes. The location of the first successful kidney transplant in Canada. Yes, Andrea.
Where is London?
Where is London, Ontario? No, it is not. Someone's got their vacuum ready. Yes, Fadia buzzing in with a fury there. Where was the first successful transplant in Canada?
In Alberta.
Alberta. Oh, maybe it had to be more specific, or maybe it wasn't Alberta.
Calgary, Alberta.
Okay, Heather.
Lacombe, Alberta.
Given who's hosting
You can't
us,
just keep shouting out cities, Fadia. Right, Heather, go ahead.
given who's hosting us, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, what is Toronto?
No, it is not Toronto. No. Yes, Len.
Okay, it's got to be like Montreal.
Montreal.
How many other places are there?
Nice.
There we go.
Montreal.
Well done.
My hometown. How did I not know that?
C'est très, très bon. Okay. Good job, Len. You have control of the board.
Okay, the numbers for 100.
Okay, the number's for 100. There are over 1,000 people in Ontario waiting for this organ. Yes, dog bowl. Dog bowl.
What is a kidney?
What is the kidney? Yes, lots of people need kidneys.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you want to make your own pee, you need one. You kind of need some if you're going to make some chili as well.
Okay.
So, Andrea, that means you have control of the board.
I'll take the numbers for 500.
Numbers for 500 all the way up there. This small town near Ottawa was the highest donor registration rates in Ontario. Small town in Ottawa. Yes, Fadia.
What is Nepean? No, is that close? Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Nepean. One of them.
Well, Fadia, again, you're just shouting out names of places. So I'm
Yes.
sorry. I'm going to have to go to the next person who buzzes
Okay.
in. Yes, Andrea with the dog bowl.
What is Smith's Falls?
Smith's Falls. That is also incorrect. 2 players left to buzz in to try and get this.
Heather, you're from Ottawa. You're close. You've had time to Google it. Surely you've.
Yeah, I keep seeing her look down. I think she's
Yeah, Googling.
she's
100%
Googling right now. to try and figure it out.
And it didn't work.
Small town near Ottawa. Highest donor registration rate in all of Ontario.
I'm going to guess. A shout from the crowd. Apparently, I have phoned a friend who said Russell.
Said Russell, Ontario. Yes, you got it right. And so that means you don't get any points for that, but the person who's in the other room gets the 500 points. So mystery person from other room, 500 points. But you do. So you're going to have to now shout out to this mystery person to figure out what square they'd like to choose and for what number.
Mystery person. Yes. Would you like? You've chosen. Thank you.
All right, this Wizards of Waverly Place triple threat singer, actor, and producer received a kidney transplant from her best friend in 2017.
Oh, it's that
Ah.
that little.
Yes.
Oh, so
Yes, Andrea.
who's Selena Gomez?
Close enough. I think that's pretty good. So,
Selena. Oh,
you said
I
Selena
meant to
Gomez,
say-
but pretty close.
yeah.
You're only off by 1 letter.
good.
Yeah.
What did she say?
Selena.
You said
Selena.
I
Selena.
barely.
You know, if you have enough L's, you can make an M.
That's right.
All right, Andrea, you have control of the board.
Okay, I'll do potpourri for 500, please.
Potpourri. This R&B band includes UHN cardio. You're already ringing the dog bowl. Wait till I finish the reading here. Dr. Heather Ross and liver transplant surgeon Dr. Mark Cottrell. Yes, Heather.
Oh, and now I'm not going to get it entirely right. It's the something organs. It's like the The not good enough organs. What's the word for that? It's the
Well, that answer is not good enough, Heather. We're moving on to
Oh, sorry, Mark. I'm sorry.
Yes, Andrea.
The marginal donors.
Yes.
Marginal donors, Andrea. You're nailing this game. I gotta say, how many points you got? 12, 15?
I've seen them play many times.
Have you really? And who's your favorite member? The instrument.
I'm gonna have to say my favorite instrument is the rhythm guitarist, Dr. Paul Gregg.
All right, Dr. Paul Gray, the rhythm guitarist. Shout out to Dr. Paul Gray. Thank you for your work. And that means that you have control of the board, Andrea.
I will take history for 200, please. Sorry.
You certainly will. History for 200. What year was the first Green Shirt Day in honor of Logan Boulet and the Humboldt Broncos? What year was it? What year was it? What year? Yes, Len, buzzing in with his hardly audible bell.
Was it 2017?
2017. When he's not landing planes, he's guessing years. 2017, is it correct? It is incorrect,
no,
and you also didn't form it in the form of a sentence.
Oh, yes. What is not 2017?
Exactly. When is it? Yeah. Heather, yes, you just buzzed in.
What is 2019?
What is 2019 is incorrect. All right, two more people to buzz in here. Yes. Okay. Yes, with your Black Panther buzzer, Fadia.
Yes.
Yes.
What is 2016?
What is 2016? Wakanda Forever. No, it is not 2016 either.
Hey, Google.
Yes, Dog Bowl.
What is 2018?
2018. You guys are just picking numbers now. What is 2018? I would have also accepted when is 2018.
Oh.
Yes. All right, Heather. I was wondering if you wanted to join me in my private room over here and have a little chat.
Let me see if I'm free. Just
Okay.
checking. Yeah.
Heather's checking her schedule.
That works. Okay, good. Yeah, thank you.
Check your schedule there. Hi, how are you?
Hey, good to chat with you.
You as well. Do you sell frames for art? It looks like you've got some frames that you're ready to sell in the back there.
We have a bunch of frames. We've got a former dog, a picture of a liver regrowing, me in the Globe and Mail talking about being a chopped liver, and a wedding photo, of course.
Oh, nice. And is this art? The arrows? I thought those were all frames that you haven't used yet.
This is art that my husband made.
Oh, all right. Please tell us how you're connected to the transplant world.
So I am a non-directed living liver donor. So I first applied to be a liver donor because I saw a little girl in the paper who was a O blood type the same as me, and I applied to give to her. She wonderfully got the donation that she needed from somebody else. And so I stayed in the process, didn't know anybody on the wait list, and left it up to the transplant team to give 22% of my liver to the person who needed it the most.
Wow.
It was awesome. It was awesome. And you know, I think Len alluded to this, but the donors kind of have the easiest part. So I showed up and I took a nap while Dr. Cottrell and his team did the work. And then when I woke up, I was in this room where people waited on me for 6 days, and then I went home. So easy peasy.
Yeah, I had a similar experience. I think everyone should look into it because it has such a massively profound effect on somebody. And for us, it was actually, you know, an easy and an enjoyable thing to do.
It was life altering in the best way possible. Like, there are the most joyful and grateful emotions that like a family out there who didn't know me and I don't know them accepted this gift that I wanted to offer them, because I was lucky enough to be healthy and they were unlucky to not be. And so I just say it was like a couple weeks out of my life to hopefully give someone else their whole life.
Yeah, that's one of the things when I started looking into it, and you know, people would talk to me. One of the things I would say is you can share your good health. You know, people can be generous in so many ways, whether it's being generous with their money for for a charity or generous with their time or their talents or whatever. But you can also share your blood. You can share your good health with others. And it's something I think everyone should look into.
Absolutely. And if more people would look into it, there would be more lives saved. And then we wouldn't have to talk about these big numbers still on the waiting list.
Yeah. Well, thank you for what you did, Heather. And thank you for being on the show.
Pleasure.
Let's go back to the game here. We got a few questions left. Oh, there's Len. He's ready now. He's chomping at the bit. Okay, here is the board. Let's see, Heather. Now, because of that story, you have control of the board. Let's see how many are left there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 questions left. Heather, you're way ahead. Andrea, you're also way ahead. You're the most ahead. Len, I think I got to take 40 points off just now, just to keep it exciting. And Fadia, she's neck and neck. I see her coming up real fast here. Okay.
Yep.
Pick a square, Heather.
Can we please have organs for 300?
Yes, you can. These 2 organs can be donated from a living organ donor. Yes, Andrea, what 2 organs? Yes.
What are the liver and kidney?
The liver and the kidney. You are correct. Oh, also accept the lung and the intestines. We learned that earlier about donating a chunk of your intestine as well. And we've learned about, we haven't talked about donating a little piece of your lung. Does anyone know a little bit about what that entails and what that's like? Heather, you're nodding. Could you tell us?
Yeah, so living lung donation is pretty rare, but they offer it at Toronto General. And it involves having 2 donors for 1 recipient. And from what I've read, both of the donors who give up a small lobe of their lung each need to be taller than the recipient to be living lung donors.
Wow, that's crazy specific.
It's very specific and also rare. You can be a living heart donor. It's called a domino heart transplant.
Come on, that's not real.
It's real. Mayo Clinic.
Okay, your little square is about to get bigger because you're going to tell us a little bit about that. Here it comes. Heather's square is going to grow and tell us what she knows.
All right, so most people don't realize that there are 8 organs that you can give as living organ donors. And that includes heart in a domino heart transplant, uterus, testicle, plus all the other ones that we commonly know about. To do a domino heart transplant, and I don't know if I'm going to do this justice, there is a deceased donor who gives their heart and their lungs. The first recipient receives the heart and lungs, and if they have a healthy heart, they then give that heart to the next person who is now the heart recipient. And there's an amazing photo of a woman hearing her heart beat in her recipient.
Wow. I'm going to have to Google that after and have a look at that picture. That's crazy. I didn't know that they could do that. Wow. Well, let's get back to the game. All right, Heather, we're going to make your square small. There you go. Hope it didn't hurt. Okay, Heather, you have control of the board.
Can we please do Hollywood for 300?
Yes, we can. Hollywood for 300. This Modern Family star is a double kidney transplant recipient and was filming episodes pre and post-transplant while living with kidney dysplasia and receiving dialysis. Who is this Modern Family actor? Yes, Andrea.
I don't know what her actual real name is.
Well, then that won't do me.
It's Haley. Can't she be like just the star's name? Just like you're always known as Joseph Gordon-Levitt. And she
I think Fadia might have the correct
name.
Okay,
never mind.
Yeah, Fadia. Go ahead. Fadia, go ahead.
Sarah, hold on, Google, hold on. Sarah Hyland. Sarah Hyland.
There she is, Sarah Hyland. Yes, that's crazy. So she was shooting this show pre and post. That's incredible. Okay, Fadia, what is the square you want to choose?
Potpourri. May I have potpourri for 200, please, Michael?
Oh wow, you already made 200 points for saying it in the French dialect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, potpourri. This heart is to cardiology as the kidney is to yes, Len. Oh, I can't quite hear you. That means 0 points for you.
What
Len.
is nephrology?
Fadia, yes, you got it. What is nephrology? I think you got it. with Fadia with the answer, nephrology. It is nephrology. Yes, good job. All right, so you have control of the board, Fadia.
Thank you, Michael. May I have the numbers for 200?
The numbers for 200. Here we go. This province has the highest living donor rate. Yes, Dog Bowl. Dog Bowl.
What is Ontario?
What is Ontario? Incorrect, Dog Bowl.
No.
Yes, incorrect.
No.
It's true. It's incorrect. It's true. It's incorrect. Yes, Len.
What is British Columbia?
What is British Columbia? It is British Columbia, where I'm phoning in.
Ooh.
Right. I'm in British Columbia as we speak.
It's
3
because of
hours
you,
earlier.
Michael. It's
What's
because
that?
of you. It's because of you. You tipped the scale.
There you go. All right. Okay, Len, you have control of the board.
Science for 100.
Science for 100 points. This liquid gold flows from the kidneys through the ureters to the bladder. Come on. Okay. Everyone should know this. So at the count of 3, everyone say what is the answer. Now you got to say what is before you say what the answer is. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
What is
is
P?
urine?
Oh,
Yes, what is urine? I'm sorry, only 3 of you get points because Fadia, you said what is P? And that is a letter in the alphabet. Okay. Len, you have control of the board again.
Me. All right. Let's do history for 100.
History for 100. Yes. In January 2009, this program was created where a living kidney donor is incompatible with their recipient but does match another person on the wait list so they're able to swap. Yes, Andrea.
What is the paired exchange?
The paired exchange program is correct. You get all those points. Yeah. You get the points, but we're going to give Heather control of the board. Right, Heather?
I like control. May we please have science for 200?
Of course you can. Science. Relate Canada's favorite sport and a liver transplant cut.
Sport.
Canada's favorite sport. And yes, Len,
What is a hockey stick?
a hockey stick.
Right? That's the
Incision.
incision that you sometimes get when you donate a liver, right?
That's correct. It is the shape of the incision for donating a liver. It's shaped like a hockey stick, which makes all Canadians happy to donate a chunk of their liver. I
There you
suppose.
go. Which I don't have.
Okay, you have control of the board, Len.
Potpourri for 100.
Potpourri for 100. Here we go. Canada's largest transplant program. Yes, cat thing. Heather.
What is the University Health Network, also known as Toronto General Transplant Program?
Looks right to me. Look, there's the gorgeous logo up there and everything. Good job, Heather. You have control of the board for what I think. I think I know what square you're going to choose.
I mean, it's so hard to choose at this point, but I think Hollywood for 100, please.
Hollywood for 100. This American co-founder and CEO of Apple Inc. and former CEO of Pixar received a liver transplant at a Tennessee hospital.
Nothing.
Liver transplant, CEO of Apple. Yes, Len.
Who is Steve Jobs?
Let's have a look. Who is Steve Jobs? Yes, there is, and his iconic black mock turtleneck. That's right. Okay, now listen, I want to make the board and the points disappear for a second here because I want to personally thank and have everyone thank you guys for joining us here. Thank you very much to Fadia and to Heather and to Len and to Andrea for making this happen and joining in this little game. I also want to introduce you to some people that are behind the scenes making the whole board and using the technical wizardry. It was Bill Armstrong. So thank you to Bill. And we'd also like to have a little peek at some behind the scenes people. Samina is there. Samina is pushing all the buttons. Thank you, Samina. Pushing all the buttons, making all the squares move around and all that fun stuff. And also keeping track of the scores for us, doing the math. It's Candace. Thank you very much, Candace. All right. Now, let's go back and have a look. Hey, how are you connected, Candace, to the transplant world?
So I am the Education and Outreach Coordinator here at the UHN Center for Living Organ Donation, but I am also a transplant recipient myself. So back in 2009, my mom was my kidney donor, And she allowed me, of course, to have the wonderful life that I do today. And most importantly, my husband and I welcomed a baby girl in February of last year. So organ donation is very close to my heart. It's impacted my life, and I'm very happy to now work in this world as well.
Oh, that's great. Well, thank you for your work, Candace. And Samina, what is your story? How do you connect to all of us here?
I'm the communications assistant for the Center for Living Organ Donation, so I'm just doing whatever I can to raise awareness and provide support wherever I can.
That's great. The Center for Living Organ Donation. Thank you so much for doing all your great work. And now let's bring the players all back here, okay? Just the players now. Candace, we're going to find out who has won. So show the scores. I want you to press the button that's third from the left, okay? Press the... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, Candace. Oh, the third from the left button. Oh, no. All the scores have been erased. That means everyone is a winner. You all have equal amounts of points. Everyone here gets a fantastic prize and gets to walk away with their head held high. Now, listen, we do have something for you. It's cool transplant gear. Now, it's not like a laparoscopic tool or anything. It's a cap and a shirt of the Ajmera Transplant Center and the Center for Living Organ Donation. You're all going to walk away with something here. And that's about it. We're going to wrap things up here. I hope you watching at home found this fun and informative. We want you to think and to remember that organ donation saves lives. And you should have the conversation with your family and register your wishes. And also, I wanted to say for people to get curious about being maybe a living donor, just get curious about it. Ask a buddy, do some research. And if you need to contact us, we've got logos and all sorts of things to show you. And if you missed it, it goes by too fast, you can always go back and freeze frame and write it all down. There it is, hashtag Center for Living Organ Donation. Look into it. Now, let's see. I think it's time to say goodbye because we're all winners here and we're all fantastic people doing great things. This has been Transplant Trivia. If everyone puts their hands up like this and then gets ready to wiggle them back and forth, it'll sound like we're all saying goodbye. Goodbye, everybody! Thank you!
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Goodbye. Oh, okay.